My name is Hannibal. And that's my actual birth name. I heard somebody go, oh, I'm like, haha, you beat me to the punch. But yeah, I take a lot of pride in my name, but I'm a full-grown black man. So that means I spent my whole life having people go, what, bro? Your name is Hannibal, bro? What were your parents thinking, dude?
I'm not a very organized person. I'm not a very dedicated person. I'm not a very driven person. I'm incredibly creative, but when it's too many steps for me to bring my imagination to life, I get burnt out and I don't do it. Comedy was the first place and the first time I could have something come up here and it gets done there like that. My immediate goals with comedy are to begin the process of consistently working in comedy clubs, and like real comedy clubs that seat like more than 100, 200 people, and get paid enough money that it can start making a real impact on my finances. Money that I can have extra enough to invest, money to handle bills, money to handle like things like my student loans and stuff like that. So that's the immediate goal. Dandelion is a nearly legendary location, especially for the open mic diverse word. To perform there, I think for other people can be like, whoa, you would think it would be a big deal, but like I said, that's family when you walk in there. In my opinion, it's the most open mic. And to me, it's the perfect place to start out if you're an artist, a poet, a singer, a musician. That's the place you go first. So to perform at Dandelion, hey, it sounds like a whole big deal. It sounds like, what, bro? Oh my gosh. But to be real, man, it's just home. It's just home to me.
Check, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna get the sign-up sheet. We'll get started in just a quick second. Right? So my relationship with Hannibal is one of artist friends. He does comedy. I do poetry. He's good with kind of holding an audience attention, being silly and everything else that comes with being Hannibal Callens. Outside of the stage, he has a sense that he really cares about community, and that's a huge value add and just kind of adds to the diversity here in Orlando.
For me that night, it was just so bad. I was on stage trying out my jokes, which had been killing at that time, by the way. These were jokes that were time tested. And they ended up, people were just staring at me, not laughing. Which is even worse, because they're giving me attention. Right? They're giving me attention, but I'm not meeting their expectations. So I got up there, man, I bombed, and I felt so bad. It didn't stop me, but it slowed my roll for like a couple of weeks. The only way to get past the bomb is to then do good again and to remind yourself that, hey, I'm not trash. This is not fashion. This is survival. Because think about it, out of all the stories you see on the news, not once have you heard about a dude shooting the whole place up with an afro. Because this is not a dangerous Negro. This is a disco Negro. Hey! A large part of it had to be figuring out the right, proper timing, and then how to say what I want to say perfectly, like bam, bam, bam. So the joke's definitely going to do well, and will do even better in particular crowds. The room here wasn't too big, but it was a nice enough room for me to tell. I got to work on it so it'll be even better.
People gravitate towards him and he gravitates towards people. No matter what kind of crowd it is, he projects this energy that pulls people in. So whether it's a small or large crowd, he seems to do well. And if he feels a certain way, he'll explain it later, but he still projects and reads his crowds quite well. He's been in the comedy a lot longer than I have. So at this point, he probably has more things he could tell me than I could tell him, because I could only tell him what it was like back then.
My insurance ain't gonna cover your ass whooping, boy. I don't go to that doctor anymore. It was a pretty good set, and it was nice to come somewhere and break the curse. And thanks to him, she had a brand new purse every other week, so I just started calling him her Baghdad. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hannibal Callens. Put your hands together.